Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having the time to join us today. So my name is Alya Al-Shanfari, Google Developer Group Muscat founder and lead organizer, and Women Tech Maker ambassador. So a brief about myself. I'm one of the advisory board members for the National Youth Program for Skills Development by Diwan of Royal Court. I'm also the youngest member in the National Youth Commission in Oman. I'm also one of the members in the Business Women Committee in Oman Chamber and Commerce and Industry. I'm also a startup founder in a company that focuses on enhancing user experience. So anyone knows where's Oman? By raise of hands, please. Cool. That's the trick. So basically, I'm from Oman. We launched the first Google Developer Group in Muscat. We hopefully have our second GDG in Oman, which is GDG Salalah. And we're hoping to add more other GDGs all around Oman. And we focus on empowering them all as one ecosystem. So basically, GDG Muscat have more than 3,000 developers. And we have around 47 organizers. So we're a big team, basically. And we have organized more than 30 events throughout almost 3 years now, 2.5, I guess. So basically, I'm here today to talk about creating your own opportunities. Many people say that they're not lucky enough to create their own opportunities or having an opportunity. I think that opportunities are not a result of luck. It's a result of smart working and having the right time to obtain that opportunity. So how could you take that opportunity? Where does opportunities are? So I think being in the comfort zone, you need to drop out from the comfort zone to see the other opportunities. So if you're in the comfort zone, you will feel safe, you will feel in charge. And once you have an opportunity and you obtain that opportunity, you will be moving from the comfort zone until the fear zone. That is exactly what I got when I received the confirmation to be a speaker in the GDG Global Summit. From the fear zone, you will move to the learning zone once you take that opportunity and you utilize that with the maximum benefit. In the learning zone, you will acquire more skills. You can set even new goals. You will empower yourself as well. In the growth zone, you will feel empowered and you will feel relaxed whenever you have any new opportunities. So that will be like a piece of cake. Okay, next year I'll be like, oh, GDG Global Summit, that's fine. Okay, so how do you get out from the comfort zone? You need to push for your personal boundaries. Take yourself out to the market. Do whatever you didn't do before. Take time in decision making. Decision making is very important. So take your time with it. Don't rush. Be as fine as you want to determine if that opportunity suits you or no. And do it in a small steps. Don't make. You cannot go to Google I and speak. You need to go one step by another step. And you need to trust yourself. Once you trust yourself, you will feel empowered. You will feel more of confidence. So you need to trust yourself that you are able. If you didn't, if you were not able, you will learn as the end result. So basically, it's a win-win situation after all. So there's different types of opportunities, the visible opportunities and the invisible opportunities. The visible opportunities, the normal opportunities that we see everywhere, mostly around us. So for example, I would give an example based from my team, the GDG organizers. So we have two members from the organizers. We have Ahmed Al-Mawali and Ishaq Al-Manji. They both attended the Google I/O 2017. They attended as a normal GDG organizers. However, they took that opportunity forward. So that was the visible opportunity. One of them participated and aimed to go to he was passionate about videography. So he went to New York Film Academy and got certified. And he's still a student. And he did that like last 2 years back. So that is the opportunities that is not visible. That is something you want to know that you want to do that. So you need to identify your road and you be certified or you pursue that career in. Another one is Ishaq. He went and attended the Google I/O. He expanded his networking opportunities in US and in Oman. And he joined the first private venture capital in Oman, the first owned by private sector. and also he's also a student. So basically, you can see how expanding your opportunities can go. You don't need to graduate to do other opportunities and being a professional in your field. One of the third one, which I really like to focus about, is creating your own opportunity. There is a quote says, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. So this is for creating your own opportunities. So how can you do that? You need to find your niche and you need to take action. For example, let's say you want to be, for example, I'll take myself as an example. I want to be an expert in AI. I'm still learning how to be an AI specialist and expert. So I went to Udacity. I took the course. I'm certified now in nano degree with AI with Python programming. So that is a one step toward being an expert in AI, for example. I know it's a long journey. However, you need to take it step by step. And you need to build the right philosophy. Let's say, for example, okay, I'll take myself again as an example. So I want to be an expert in AI. I'm in Google I/O, so there's a lot of AI experts. So I need to build that networking and expand it to meet and get more details about other programs, about other opportunities as well. So these opportunities won't be knocking my door. I need to be searching about them. Even if they're not there, you need to create it. And you need to get the right people. Having the right people, basically I see it as a key factor for success. You need to have the people around you who specialize in the area that you want to reach in. And you need to make sure that they're positive people. And try to avoid being around negative people because that won't benefit you as well. Expanding networking with positive people will empower you as well. Again, you need to believe in yourself that you are capable about doing so, and you need to take initiatives. Remember, you need to be optimistic. Even if you went to the field and you didn't have the right knowledge, you need to learn and search. It's okay to freak out. That's what happened to me when I received that email. And it's okay to ask for help. And whenever opportunities happen, you need to learn from failures. Even if you fail, that's a success milestone. So there is some of the essential traits for opportunity hunters or opportunity seekers. There is the 4 C's: creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. I think these are some of the initials to have as attributes for yourself. And there is something we call the union, which is you need to be collaborative and you need to reflect and inquire to keep working on some of this stuff. So I think most of you know, anyone knows Start With the Why by Simon Sinek? Great. So basically, I love this book. So basically the book promotes, says that the golden circle, which is you need to start with why and then go for what and how. I took that golden circle and I applied it in everything I do. Like whenever I have an opportunity, I will be like, why do I want this opportunity? And then I will get like what I'm getting in return. So if that's not beneficial for me, I would seek for another opportunity. And then you need to know how are you getting that opportunity, and you need to maximize the how. Because if you know what's and why are you doing that and what are you doing, you need to maximize how to get the maximum benefit out of it. So basically, that's the golden circle. I think one of the things that we do in GDG Muscat, we focus on sharing the opportunities. So I believe sharing is caring. So one of the things that we did in Women Tech Maker and Oman Summit, what we had, that we invited 40 women, and we made sure that they're not only in Oman, they're not only in Muscat, they're from all around Oman, and from different communities as well, even from different universities and different places. And we also have, this year in Google I/O, I'm very proud to say this, we supported almost around 21 Omanis to attend the Google I/O this year. So basically from our own previous years, we had like 3 each year, 4. So 21 this year, that's like, whew, that was good. Last year as well, we had the opportunity to invite some of the Omani youth developers to attend the Hajj Hackathon, which is considered to be the biggest hackathon worldwide, according to Guinness World Records in Saudi Arabia. So we had, like, within 48 hours, we invited 120 Omanis to attend the conference in a private jet. So that was like extreme 2 days, yes. And also, I'd like to highlight one of the things that we're most proud of is the Omani Youth Ideathon, which is by the One of Royal Court in Oman. So the program was targeting 1,000 Omani to empower them to open their own startups in tech. So with the support of Google, they collaborated with the One of Royal Court, and we helped and support them, as even the GDG team and the organizers and our members, they were the support team with them. So we were focusing on creating that healthy ecosystem within everyone and make it a bit richer. From the 600, we have selected the top 100 Omani youth people to start their own startups. Basically, I'm an advisory board member with them. And then we split them into two groups. Some of them to go to Switzerland for external trip to empower themselves in building their own startups. And another side was to go to the Singapore. So basically, I was with Group 2 in Singapore. That was like, I think, last week, was it? Maybe 10 days ago. And of course, I had to make the opportunity to visit the Google office in Singapore. So that is seeking your opportunity by yourself, even for yourself. Whenever you go somewhere, you need to open your eyes and utilize all the options and opportunities. So I'd like to conclude with the previous quote that I said, which is, if opportunity doesn't knock, build the door, and add and make sure it fits for everyone else as a community. Thank you very much.